Hi guys, welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today is Friday, March 28th. We are one day before the new pink moon in Aries partial solar eclipse. This is my second time trying to record this video. On the first one, I shuffled these on camera and was just getting ready to read about these, and I accidentally hit the stop button. So I don't know what happened there. But anyway, I guess I wasn't saying the right thing. You know, there are no mistakes. Maybe my guides wanted me to word things differently. So let's see. All right. So the new pink moon in Aries partial solar eclipse is going to bring about and highlight personal plans, our independence, our self-assertion. We could have some challenges in these areas, of becoming more independent, of living out our own personal plans, of asserting ourselves, right? This could also challenge us when we feel pushed to be more authentic, more true to ourselves, true to our soul, true to our mission, true to who we know we want to be. We may have some uncomfortable feelings come up around this and thinking about the past and maybe bringing up situations where we weren't authentically ourselves. So keep that in mind tomorrow or when you see this today or tomorrow regarding this new pink moon. Now, those energies will stay around for several days. So whenever you come to this, if it's not the 29th, if it's the 30th or 31st or the 1st or 2nd, those energies are still around. So you can still, pull in the energies of Aries to help you be more authentic, be more yourself, right? So I had shuffled using the Oracle of the Universe deck, and what we got was the constellation of Cygnus the Swan, compassion. This is number 26, which is an 8, which is mastery and infinity. So when it comes to compassion, the message here is it's easier to be compassionate and have compassion for those that we know and love. But it's a little bit more of a challenge to have compassion for someone that is not maybe in our inner circle. So this is what this message is about for this new moon in Aries, right? Get your self-compassion on and forgive yourself. There are many expressions of compassion. It's easy to show compassion to those who you know, but a greater compassion is to show it to those that you don't. Give someone else the benefit of the doubt and show up for them. So this message is about there could be a time coming up, or maybe it's already happened, where you knew that there was somebody that you should stand up for, stick up for, give a second chance to, give the benefit of the doubt to, and you didn't do it. You may have another chance coming up, is what Spirit is giving me, to stand up for that person, to speak up on their behalf, to give them another chance, to give them the benefit of the doubt. And many times, and I'm speaking also for myself here, it's easy to go along with the crowd or listen to what someone says about another person and maybe take that on as your opinion, when maybe your gut is saying, I'm not really sure. I think this person is a good person and I like what they're saying or what they're doing. And we get into that fear where we don't want to go against the crowd. This is the time to use that Aries energy to do just that. Do what your own intuition is telling you to do. Say what your own intuition is telling you to say. Be authentically you. Be more authentically you, right? So that's a really good and powerful, profound message because, humanity needs to learn to love and respect each other despite our differences, right? So then, using the Divine Masters deck, they gave us 2 cards. Commander Ashtar. Commander Ashtar. Come on, camera. Leadership activation. Time to evolve. Trust in your ability to guide others. That goes right along with that. And look at this beautiful card. Beautiful purple card, Commander Ashtar with his third eye sending out that beautiful white light, which is showering down over him. So this card also brings to the forefront compassion for ourselves, but giving out and shining out compassion for others, right? I love this. I love it. Ashtar and the Ashtar command are here to bring you the message that you have the ability to help others heal and evolve. Yes. Yes, people, we do. The challenges you are surmounting are opportunities to lead by example. Exactly what we were talking about with standing up for someone else when maybe others aren't. Living honestly and sharing your truth have always been important to you. Now you are being given the opportunity to live your truth in view of the world. Yes, light workers, healers, all of us are being called more and more and more into action to do just that, to spread love, compassion, even metaphysical knowledge, or whatever it is that you have that you can share. Sometimes it's simply standing next to a person and radiating your light out so they can feel it, right? That is a form of compassion. I do this all the time when I'm driving and I see people walking or maybe even in another car. I just imagine green ribbons of love and light reaching from my heart to theirs. This is something we can all do. And then the next card to come out was Melchizedek. Divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your vision through study. So this is maybe, looking at something that you may want to get more information about, that you may want to be a leader in, but maybe you need to do a little bit of study. So let's see what the channeled message is. You are being encouraged to dive into spiritual study. Don't skim the surface, but go deeper, for there's important information out there that will support you in taking your path and skills to the next level. Exactly what we're talking about, using that Aries energy to move up, to move forward, to move on, being authentically you. There's a good chance that you may want to get out there with what you know, but the universe wants you to study a little more before taking a leap into the unknown. So this can simply be standing back and observing with compassion, right? This can be delving in with some meditation around this new moon, just getting with that energy, soaking it up, soaking it in, tuning in more with your intuition and your guides and what they want you to, see and know and feel. So on this new moon, some chances for introspection, right? On how we've been, reflecting on how much we have been authentically ourselves, thinking about and maybe studying and looking into how we can move forward. What do you have to share? What are your gifts that you can share? Is there a place that you can go and have a class, have an event? Can you do a Zoom online? What can you do? How can you share and help others with the gifts that you have? Okay? All right, let's see. Oh, okay. What spirit wants to bring through? Oh my gosh, swords and swords. Some of us have been hurt by trying to do this. Yes, I definitely have. There have been times when I get discouraged about my path and I wonder, where am I going? What am I doing? How do I move forward? What is the thing that I should be focusing on? And I think periodically all of us go through that. But we have choices. Oh my gosh. Cards are coming out. Fear stopping us in our tracks, right? We don't want that, okay? All right, Spirit, let's have another card, please. Thank you. The Fool, being authentic, not the Fool, sorry. The Hanging Man, being authentically who we are. Yeah, very important. All right, let me just move these around a bit so we have room for the tarot to move in here. And you see that these cards are very purple. Sorry, I hate it when that happens. Okay, let me see if I can get that to stand up. There we go. Okay. A lot of purple, right? Purple, purple, purple. Purple being the top of our crown chakra, those purplish indigo colors, third eye colors, tuning into that, really feeling into that, right? I love this. I love this for this new moon energy. All right, so the first card of the tarot, the Gilded Tarot, is the Ten of Swords. I like the depiction of this in this deck because the swords are hovering above, right? He's kind of lying in a field of poppies, maybe thinking about his past actions. These swords are words and thoughts. These could be your own thoughts. What is holding you back from being authentic? Thank you, Spirit. Sometimes this card could be the thoughts of others, and it can be. Are other people not supporting you in being authentically you? Do you need a little bit of help? Do you need to end that? Tens are completion of a cycle that then pairs down to a one, which is the beginning of a brand new cycle. So, yeah, we need to get rid of the doubts that we're casting on ourselves. We need to get rid of the doubts that others are casting onto us. This new moon in Aries is a wonderful time to just put your foot down. Put that line in the sand that no more are you going to let those things hold you back. That you will go forward, right? This Three of Swords is miscommunication, maybe some heartache affiliated with words and things. And this goes right along with that Ten of Swords. Having people and ourselves having thoughts and words and communication that make us feel like we can't do what we want to do, what we feel we should do. That when we try to listen to our intuition and go out there and do this thing, that something is holding us back from doing it, from sharing it. And we want to get out of that, right? We want to get away. Pull the swords out, move forward in authenticity. We are not going to be sorry in the end for living our truth, right? It may hurt when we first get out there and start doing it, but it will evolve. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is reflection on what we have done. And we already had that message of reflecting on what, and I don't remember now which oracle card that was in, looking back at what, or maybe it was in the beginning where we were talking about, yes, how this new moon is going to have us reflecting on how we have or haven't been authentically ourselves, right? That's what sevens are all about. How much do we have to give, and why aren't we putting it in our basket and sharing it? Why aren't we getting out there and sharing our knowledge and our gifts? What is holding us back from doing that? What is holding us back? We need to get in there, have a conversation with our guides, with ourselves, do some quiet reflecting, some quiet meditation, having some quiet time, and asking those questions. How can I move forward more authentically? Using that fiery, passionate Aries energy, the energy of the ram, going forward with our authenticity, with our gifts. Okay, the next card is the Three of Wands. Wow. So threes are creation and collaboration. Who is it that you can collaborate with? Who can you create things with? How can you go forward in a creative, collaborative way, right? Being authentically true to yourself. This is also a choice card. My guides have always given it to me that the Three of Wands, he has the opportunity to stay here with these things, being safe, or to move forward, get on that ship, or welcome somebody off that ship as a collaborator, as somebody to move forward with and do things with and create things with, right? There is a choice there. And also being mindful that we have a Three of Swords and a Three of Wands. Words, creation, collaboration, right? Next, we have the Devil energy. Devil energy it can be Capricorn energy, but it also is our fears, right? Doing things in an obsessive manner, doing things over and over. And Spirit is just giving me doing the same things over and over and expecting a different result. No, that we have to change something, right? We have to get out of the fear of moving forward. We have to get out of the fear of being who we are. We have to get past that and just go out there and live our truth, right? So this new moon is going to bring it in. And I know I am definitely going to ask my guides to bring in more of my authenticity, to give me more of that get up and go, gumption, passion to do that and bring that out. And then the last card, the Hanging Man. This is the card of being who you are, of being comfortable in your own skin, of just hanging and not worrying and just letting things unfold as they should. He is hanging there. The money is falling out. His arms are wide open. He has not a worry or a care in the world. He is seeing things differently now, and he is able to move forward in authenticity. For this reading, that's the message. Look at that, right? He is ready and willing to move forward as himself, having no regrets, having no apologies for being who he is, okay? All right, wow. So this new moon is going to bring in some really powerful energies. Really powerful energies. Let's get a card from the main oracle deck, and then I will recap. Briefly. Okay, main oracle deck. What is the message that you have regarding this new pink moon in Aries, partial solar eclipse? 24, economy. That's a 6, that's also harmony. The Scottish are famous for their thrift. They wisely spend time and resources. Here, a person must know their limits. A person must choose their battles. Okay, so you can't get more. My guides are so fantastic. So what we're talking about, choosing battles, this is choosing, like if there's somebody you need to stand up for or want to stand up for, this is the time to choose wisely, right? You also need to know your limits. You don't want to go in there like a bull in a china closet. You want to choose how you're going to do it. What are the limits to what you can say and how far you can go, right? And it's also knowing the right time and knowing how much of that time and energy to spend doing that, right? I love that message for this. It ties right in. Economy. Right? Use your own intuition to know how much to give, how far to go, how much to keep, what you need to do. Okay, let's get an animal oracle. I always like to do that, honoring my guides, Justin and Landau the hawk. Okay. Wow. Okay. 2. Flipped right over. I barely got 2 shuffles out. I love this. Dragon. Supernatural. You are the ancient, wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Okay? Shape-shifting at will has to do with changing the way that we are, right? We can always change the way that we are, the things that we're doing, the way that we think. We can shape-shift into a new person. And especially with this being the year of the snake, we're able to shed our old skins, shed our old barriers, shed our old shields, right? And move forward in a different way. And then we have grizzly bear power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. I love this because we're talking about intuition, using our intuition. We're also talking about compassion that we talked about in the beginning, right? Compassion, compassion for ourselves and others, right? Moving forward, we need to have compassion for ourselves and others. Commander Ashtar with leadership activation. Leadership activation. And then Melchizedek, divine knowledge. Really tuning in to that divine knowledge, tuning into your intuition, right? Listening to your intuition, right? Knowing how much to give and how much to keep. We need to keep compassion for ourselves while also sharing it with others. Being comfortable in your own skin. Finally, being authentically you. That's what this whole new moon is going to bring up for us, right? Being more authentic, making the choices, right? Listening to the thoughts and being able to weed through, have discernment on what thoughts we keep and move forward with. Those 2 3s, right? 3s, creation, collaboration. The 7 of reflection, being able to take what we need to give and give it, just like this economy card was telling us. I love how my guides weave all this together. We need to leave behind our fears so that we can step into being authentically who we are. Okay, I hope that you have enjoyed this. Please give it a like, help it move around the channel. I appreciate that so much. And I hope that you are able to take some time for this new moon to listen into your gut, your intuition, your guides, and step forth after this new moon energy more authentically you. That's what we all need to do. Okay. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.